Well, summer is the season when we spend more time outdoors and should be thinking about, more about protecting ourselves from getting burned from the sun, right? But the sun, by the sun, but it's a good time to protect yourself from getting burned by something else, and that involves making mistakes with Medicare. And back with us are our friends from Senior Health Medicare, Kevin Tunison and Courtney Ventrone. Thank you guys for being here.
Of course, thanks for having us again.
So now this looks like we're all set for the beach. We've got some buckets set up here, but these buckets are actually going to give important information on how not to get burned by Medicare mistakes.
That's right.
That's right. So what do we have in our first one?
First bucket, we have surprise rate increases. So most of these carriers will have their rate increases in May and June. And usually when we see rate increases higher than about 5–6%, there's a problem. So you don't have to wait till the end of the year. You can check into that now and make sure that you're not overpaying.
Okay, so it's something that people can come and talk to you about, be prepared for, or once you see the increase, come to you?
Once you see the increase, or even now, we know what the increases are going to be for most carriers. People don't. Yeah. They can call us now, and we can walk them through that.
Okay, all right. Yes. What about our next bucket?
Okay, our next bucket is a watch, and that's because you shouldn't wait until AEP to schedule an appointment to talk about your Medicare. AEP being the annual election period, which is when seniors can change prescription drug plans and Medicare Advantage plans. Waiting to the end of the year is like waiting for CPA till tax season.
Right.
That's our busiest time of year, and we can really help you now. If you're in a Medicare supplement, you don't have to wait, so why would you? Beat the rush, get ahead of it.
That makes so much sense, because it's a good chance that on April 14th, a tax person doesn't have time for you if you have it, right?
Exactly, same concept.
Same concept. All right, so let's talk about our third bucket.
So our third bucket,
pull that out.
Pull that out.
Yeah, we've got a SPF 10,000 here. Okay. And this will work for you just like a Plan F, but it's way too much.
Oh, I like
that.
So
Plan F, that's what you can get burned by buying a Plan F Medicare supplement right now. If you're turning 65 this summer, you want to avoid the F at all costs, and he'll explain more about that.
Tell us why.
Well, it's Medicare's eliminating it, one, but even so, it's way more expensive the juice isn't worth the squeeze, basically. Okay. It's way more expensive, and there's not a lot of extra benefit there from other plans. So people can take on some out-of-pocket expense for a lot less money per month.
All right, that sounds great. I love this analogy, SPF 10,000. You don't need all that.
Yeah, you don't need all of it, and you can get a plan that's less expensive that covers you just as well.
Awesome. For more answers to your questions about Medicare, contact Senior Health Medicare by calling 888-404-5049 or visit their website, seniorhealthmedicare.com. We will post this information on our Live in the D page at clickondetroit.com. We will be right back.